This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive. And we're at the 9th annual LD Micro main event in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Jake Sherley from lovewater.org. It's a nonprofit organization. They're a sponsor at today's conference. Jake, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you on our program, and thank you for what you do. And for our audience, let's get an overview of lovewater.org.
All right, so I'm Jake Sherley. I'm the president, CEO, headman of lovewater.org. So I'm a captain with the Kern County Fire Department. I see people in their need all the time. So in order for me to give back on my off days, we started lovewater.org. The water crisis affects almost 800 million people in the world, and so I've been to the countries that we've been working in, and it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you've seen it and now you have to do something about it.
So tell me, what is it that you're exactly doing?
We are providing access to clean water. We work with in-country partners so that we can identify their exact needs. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of situation. So through our local partners, they identify exactly what program they need, whether it's filtration or actual water source.
And what countries are you currently working in?
In the 3 years that we've been going, we've already expanded into 4 different countries: Nicaragua, Zambia, Africa, Malawi, Africa, and Uganda, Africa.
And what inspired you to start this? You know, you're a firefighter by day and water provider by night. You know, how did this start?
Well, I definitely don't have any background in water except for using it to put out fire. So we just wanted to make a difference, and we wanted to help people in the simplest way we could. And water is that what we need to take care of for people that just are struggling. I mean, their daily chore in life is to go get water and find water for their families, for themselves. Kids can't go to school without water. They can't, you know, if they're sick, if the mom is focused on getting water for her family, she's really not able to help her kids grow and become successful people. So we just figure if we can, you know, get rid of and eliminate that part of their life, that they can now move on and build a new life for themselves. And that's really what it's all about, is empowering people to do it for themselves and not just keep on trying to hand out something and develop another program and another program, because that's not sufficient. And that doesn't, you know, it's not sustainable. And so we're a small group doing what we can, and so whatever we do has to be scalable, you know, sustainable. And so really an investment as a donation for our organization really is a huge return on an investment, you know, putting it in those terms. And it's really a great rewarding for us to when we take our trips. We get to take people and to really show them and kind of open their eyes to, like, this is it's a whole new ballgame when you're out and people are literally taking a bucket or a cup out of the ground to give their kids. And that's when I'm raising money, that's really what the long event is worth it for us.
So on that point of raising money for the organization, you know, what does that go towards?
So our nonprofit, again, since I have a full-time job, I'm able to do this just as a volunteer. We're based off of volunteering. We have no payroll, no salaries, no rent. Everything that comes in really goes to the field or promotes something that's going to go to the field. So we want everybody to have kind of that, you know, that confidence that when they give to us, it's going. We take it, we literally put it in the bank and send it away.
And what are you sending out? It's filters, right? And you're sending it to the countries for them to use. Do you also go in and teach them how to use it?
Yeah, so actually, with the funding coming in, the projects are implemented in country as well. So we don't produce anything here. It's all done in country by local people themselves. So not only are we providing water to families, but the people and the companies that we're partnered with in country, we're providing employment and boosting the economies in those areas as well.
I see. So you partner with a local company, and then they go out and teach the local community how to create the filters for them to get their clean water, right?
That's correct, yeah. And so again, we do the biosand filters if they have some access to water. If there is no access, then we work with drilling companies to do drilling projects and wells and all kinds of systems based off of that.
Jake, when you were looking to start Love Water, like, what was that real game-changing moment for you? What happened?
Well, we had been kind of funding a little bit at a time personally out of our family's budget. I think we had raised maybe $200, put $200 together for something. And so we found an organization that we believed in that was from our sort of local area, and we sent them the money. We knew that it was going to biosand filters and that it was going to provide 2 families clean water forever. We still didn't really know what that meant, because that's kind of a big idea, they have clean water forever. So we learned more about what the biosand filter does. Basically, a family can have clean water, a biosand filter for $100, and we put a biosand filter in their home. They collect water from everywhere they can and bring it to the home, and they're able to put it through this biosand filter. Again, $100, and it lasts forever. There's no mechanical parts, there's no chemicals that need to go into it. So really, $100 for us is, it's a big deal, but at the same time, it's life for a family, and it lasts forever. For just $100, it's amazing.
Well, where can people go and actually donate if they'd like?
So our website's lovewater.org. We're on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, lovewater.org. You can find us there, and you can really connect with what we're doing. And all of the photos that we use, video we use, it's not stock. It's usually off my iPhone when on our trips. So yeah, we might take my family, down there. We spent several months in Africa. We've adopted a little girl. We have a daughter from Zambia, Africa, for about 4 years ago. So we're just really invested in making people's lives better.
How often do you go back?
We go to Africa every summer. Nicaragua, we've been taking kind of quarterly trips. And usually they're open trips, so anybody that wants to come and pay their way can come and see what we're doing. Kind of got a vision trip. And then if some groups have sponsored, have done fundraisers to put together funding for a project, and then we'll take them and they get to be kind of in that inaugural water opening in their project.
All right, so Jake, one more time, where can our audience go to find out more information about Love Water?
You can go to our website, lovewater.org. You can go right to any kind of information that you'd like to grab. You can volunteer, you can donate. Obviously, our work happens with money. It's just money. That's the way, kind of how we look at it in our organization. It's just money. You're going to earn more next month, but it's an awesome return to be able to donate and to just give life and hope to these communities that when you walk in, they're like happy to see you, but then when you leave, you know that they have a new life.
Thank you, Jake. My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the 9th annual LD Micro main event in Bel Air, California. With me again is Jake Sherley from lovewater.org. It's a nonprofit organization. Jake, thank you so much for all the work that you do.
Right on. Thanks so much for having us.